Welcome to Patrick's Point of View. We'll be discussing auras in this episode. The aura is defined as an energy which will surround and radiate around a person or even an object. It's said that all living creatures have an aura too. It's been described as a map of thoughts and feelings, with each different colours representing different personality traits. So the idea of auras is not a modern New Age notion. They've actually been around for centuries. Ideas of the aura has been well represented in Indian religions, with many paintings of gods and goddesses having the aura marked on their back head. In fact, in Tantric, a tradition of Hinduism, the aura represents the subtle body of 7 colours. And even the Buddha's flag itself represents the colour seen around the enlightened Buddha. Even in Western religions, the aura is shown in religious arts and even in churches. It's just shown a different way. It's shown as halos. Halos are shown and talked about through all of the Bible. They're also seen as a symbol of power and holiness. Many images of Jesus or Mary are shown like a glowing light just around them. This is just another form of an aura. Now, the aura itself is usually 4 to 5 foot and it will surround a person. It can be seen and it can be felt too, particularly by those who are more spiritually opened. It has been said that the chakras can produce the aura, or at least give the aura the energy which is needed. The aura can be seen in various different colours, with each colour having a different meaning. A red aura will symbolise materialistic, ambition, a focus on sensual pleasures, and a quick temper. Orange will represent thoughtfulness and creativity. Yellow will represent intellectual development. Green is balance and peace and will often indicate the ability of being a healer too. Blue is contentment and spiritual development. Indigo is often a seeker seeking for spiritual truth, with purple being a higher spiritual development. White will represent a high level of attainment. Gold represents a service to others. Pink will show a balance between the spiritual and the material. Brown's down to earth, common sense. Black's usually a blockage or something which is hidden as well. Obviously, different shades of it will mean different things. You also could have an aura which got a combination of different mixtures of colours. So obviously, there'll be many different colours mixed in, and different readers will read all the colours mixed up in a different way. We all won't have the same colour, basically, so there will be different parts of it different. But if you get your aura read, the person who's reading it, who specialises on it, will understand what it all means. So it is quite complicated from that point of view, from their point of view. Nowadays it's quite common, I've had it done myself, to go to a lot of spiritual fairs where they'll actually have a spiritual machine, like a photograph, and it'll show your aura around it, and the gentleman or the lady who's doing it will explain what everything is. A lot of people can actually see auras. I can see them myself. Usually if an aura is down, it's low on someone, it means that rather they're down, they're ill, or they're depressed. If they've got a high aura, it means that obviously they're more happier, they're more focused. But when I see them, I don't see them in the colours, I just see them like in the height and the level of the aura. So, and I do have to concentrate for that. It's not a thing which I can willy-nilly dead easy. I would have to concentrate very hard on that to see it. It's not my sort of speciality, but I do know it can tell you a lot. The other thing with auras as well, sometimes if you see something at the side of the aura which is a bit smaller than the aura, it usually would represent a guide or someone who's walking with you, a guardian angel or whatever. I have seen that on occasions, but as I said, it's not a thing where I really specialise on. I have to really concentrate dead hard on it, and it can tell you a lot about people. And if you've never had your aura read, and if you ever get the opportunity, do it, because it's very interesting. Even the photographs are quite beautiful, what's around you, and you'll be surprised that you can actually see them in them yourself. So I would recommend it, about any question of a doubt, to get it done if you get the opportunity. And it will tell you if you've got anybody around you or any guides around you, and it does tell you bits of paths of your life as well. But the main thing is to be spiritually connected to yourself, and the aura will tell you if you are. So it is a very interesting subject. Obviously, a lot of people specialise in auras. A lot of people don't know much about them. It is not a great deal of information about auras or aura readers, but it has been going around for hundreds and hundreds of years, especially, as we said, with Islam and Sikhs and all different types of different religions from our own religion. And as we heard earlier, it is actually a fact, and it's known that the Catholic Church and the Protestant Church and all the different churches always have angels with like gold auras around them, but it's all the same general meaning what they're talking about. It just shows one's spirituality. So the more the aura, the more different the colour means how different spiritually you are. A lot of healers will have a lot of blue and purple around them because it's a healing colour as well. But it depends how you want to work with that and how much you know about it. So it is interesting to understand and try and check on these things and see if you can find out any more about it yourself personally, because this is a voyage for you as well, not only for me. And every time we try and do Patrick's point of view, my point of view, I don't know everything, okay? I just know bits and quite a lot of different bits. And even I have to check on things to see, yeah, that's right, and I forget things. So it's up to you as well to check on things. And if you want to move on your spirituality, or if you're not sure which way you want to go, then possibly if you get an aura reading, then it might tell you or give you a clue of what direction you want to go. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be a medium, it doesn't mean you're going to be a healer, but it'll give you some sort of indication. And it is quite interesting, and as I said, they are quite nice photographs. So I hope this has helped you a little bit to understanding what auras are about. It is a very not a thing that's talked about very much, because people sort of like say, oh yeah, it's just your aura. But auras are very important to your well-being as well. So the more healthier, the more better you feel, the more in charge you're in with your life, the higher and the larger your aura will be. And that makes you a well-balanced person spiritually and as a human being. Hope you've enjoyed this point of view. And if there's anything which you want to discuss, any of the guys who are out there, just leave us a little email, and we'll talk about it, because it might be something which you find more interesting, or something which I've not noticed or forgot about. So if you did like, remember to view and subscribe, and then everything will be fine. So basically get on the website and just say you like everything. See you later, guys.